Wim Hof's the Ice Shaman's method of introducing cold water into your life to have better health, to feel better and to calm down your nervous system has been a real trend those last years. And especially because people realize that it's such an easy, natural method to simply feel better and boost your immune system every day. However, the method is done in a very masculine way. So if you watch Wim Hof, he's really all about just, going for it, just put yourself in the cold water, just do the ice bath, just do it. And that's awesome, and I think that really serves the world. But as I've been on a deep journey to invite the feminine more into my life, I have recently discovered a method to make cold showers, which is my daily practice, a much more feminine experience. And this is what I want to share today, especially for women who want to try out this method and maybe see how it serves them to feel their femininity flowing more thoroughly. So in the past, I used to just turn on the cold tap, put myself under it, and stay really stoic. And kind of like, sometimes I was almost like holding my breath because it was so intense, this experience. And I know you should keep breathing, but it was really difficult for me. And that's, how I would practice. And afterwards, yes, I would feel amazing, but not super special. Then, recently, I had this inspiration to make it much more playful, because the feminine is all about playfulness. So I turned on the tap and I started to play with the water. I'm gonna be like teasing the water, dancing a little bit, kind of like shrieking. And it made me feel so alive. And then I brought also the element of sensuality in it. And I was kind of like moving my body in this way and kind of like really feeling the sensation of the cold, because the feminine is also about sensations and really feeling your body. And it was so amazing, because after I did this, I was feeling like much more calm, much more alive, much more awake, because I do the practice in the morning. It was so beautiful. I was feeling this radiance that is part of the feminine. And I actually remembered at that moment that my beloved Tantra teacher, Sophia Sundari, she was the one actually to introduce me to cold water in a retreat about 4 years ago. And she used to do this, I remember. She was sitting there, she was enjoying it, and she was like shrieking, and she was really playing with the water. It was so beautiful to see. So the thing is that the masculine and the feminine are two beautiful forces, and they really serve us, if we are women or men. And at some point in our life, it can be really important to cultivate the discipline, to like just do it, to face our fears. And especially for men, I think this is a really great approach. But we forget, especially in the self-development field, that the feminine is also the super powerful force, and how we can, with playfulness, make such practices like really deeply fun, and as I said, this is not one is better than the other. It's really simply about seeing where you're at in your life and what serves you better in this moment. And for me right now, the playfulness and the sensuality is something that I deeply crave, because I don't have a problem with discipline. I don't have a problem with, being stoic. Like, I quite mastered that, I'm very good at like concentration, moving forward, like all those masculine traits. But what I'm really lacking is that I don't feel so much fun and joy in my life, and also with sensuality, really feeling my body. Those are all the things right now that are real medicine for me, and that's why doing the practice in a feminine way serves me so much in this moment. And what goes also with this is really this feeling of the cold. And to me, this is a really important practice, because as you maybe know, we get taught from a really young age to escape anything that doesn't feel comfortable, so we run away from our emotions, we run away from any physical pain, or just this feeling of, pushing our boundaries. And of course, it doesn't mean that you should, accept pain or hurt yourself on purpose, but what it means is that sometimes we need to really immerse ourselves into something that is uncomfortable because it serves us so much. So for example, with, you know, workout, everyone knows this, right? It's kind of like hard and you have to push yourself, but afterwards you feel amazing, you get really healthy, you get really fit and strong. Same with cold water. It's really uncomfortable, but afterwards you feel so good. But of course, both of these things you could do in a way to just check out, right? Oh gosh, okay, I'm just gonna get it over with as quickly as possible when I think about something else, and my mind is gonna be there, you know, I'm not really in my body. But you can also do it exactly the other way around, and that is to really feel the cold, feel it deeply in your bones, to really feel the workout, you know, feel the strain in your muscles. And the reason why this is so good is that first of all, you are in your body, which is so important because most of us in the modern world live in our heads only. And then, you know, if we try to connect our body again for example, things like sexuality, is very, very difficult because we are only up here. But the other element of this is also that you actually train your ability to feel uncomfortable feelings in your system, and that's so important if you actually want to heal, become a whole integrated person, because the only way to do that is to start feeling uncomfortable sensations and emotions deep in your body, because then those emotions and sensations can integrate and then you heal. And if you want to start doing that, you can download my free guided meditation called Feelings, Emotions in the Body, which is a powerful way to start really practicing to feel those sensations. And of course, you can also combine this with cold showers. For example, first do the cold shower and then feel the emotions in the body, and that's actually really beautiful because after the shower you also feel really good, and so you have all these amazing sensations floating in your system, and then you do the meditation. It's beautiful. All right, so thank you so much for listening, and for those of you who are interested who I am, I'm Veronica Maya. I'm a relationship coach, and I help women get in touch with their femininity, receive the gifts of the goddess, and I also help men to have better relationships. So if you're interested, you can check out my website, and yeah, I look forward to connecting more. Bye bye.